Hey guys! What's up? It's Beth here, and today we are in my room on my bed and we're filming a Q&A. So I went to Twitter and I asked you guys to send me any questions that you had with the hashtag AskBeth, and I picked some of my favorites and I'm going to be answering your questions right now. So in the future, if you want to be in one of these episodes, then just keep a lookout on my Twitter or Instagram or Snapchat to see when I ask you guys for questions, because I love just doing these videos where I can just sit down and talk to you guys and just answer some questions. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. All right, so question number one is from Alexia Marie. I think I said your name right, I hope so. She asked, what is the most adventurous thing you have ever done? Okay guys, so I tend to think of myself as a pretty adventurous person. I like to keep an open mind when it comes to things that scare me, because I like to do things that scare me to some extent. I would say some of the most adventurous things I've ever done, I did a bridge climb when I was in Sydney, Australia, which, by the way, I love Sydney, Australia, and I really want to go back because it was amazing. Anyway, I was really scared to do that because I thought I was afraid of heights, but after doing the bridge climb, I realized I'm not really afraid of heights, and it was actually really freaking awesome, so that was really cool. I also did the edge walk when I was in Toronto, which I'm not gonna lie, that's probably one of the more scarier things that I've done, because essentially I was hanging off of a building and I was really terrified that I was like, the harness was gonna break and I was gonna fall down and just like not be able to make videos anymore, and that would really suck. But I got a really cool photo out of it, so if you've seen that on my Instagram, then props to you. The next question comes from, I'm totally gonna mispronounce this. It's Skylavaja? I feel like I'm getting all these names wrong. Anyway, she asked, what is your favorite book at the moment? Okay, so if I can recommend one book to you guys, I have my favorite book right here and I'm about to share it with the world. I love this book. I actually discovered it last year and I kind of take it with me when I travel as well. It's one of those books that I always go back to because I just find it to be really helpful, and it is called The Motivation Manifesto. I remember when I first saw it in the bookstore, I was like, this is gonna be such a cheesy book, like I don't wanna read this, but I got it anyway, and I promise you guys, like 5 pages in, I was hooked and I could not stop reading it. The next question comes from Rox_ZIK, and she said, what is the first thing you do in the morning? First thing I do in the morning, honestly, I check my phone. I feel like a lot of you guys can relate to that. If you check your phone first thing in the morning, give this video a thumbs up, because we all do it. It's just that thing that I can't really control. Like before I even open my eyes, I'm like searching for my phone, and then I get it, I'm like, oh, there it is. And then I like look at Instagram and look at Twitter and Snapchat and YouTube. Also, what I like to do after checking social media, this is actually a little tip. Sometimes it's really hard for me to get out of bed, so what I do is I put on like my favorite dance song, like whatever that is for you, like Beyonce, whatever you're jamming to at the moment, just put that on and just jump out of bed. Like don't even think about it, just jump out of bed, start dancing like you're putting on a performance for the stuffed animals in your bedroom, and that makes me feel so much better in the morning, and then I'm like good to go. Cherry the Burry asked, what is my favorite thing to have for breakfast? Hands down, avocado toast. I mean, I don't even have to think about it. It is my favorite breakfast food. And I figured out like my favorite way to make it, so I have like my Bethany avocado toast recipe, and I'm really proud of it. It is so good. So that's normally what I'll make if I have a little more time in the morning. If I don't have as much time, then I'll just have like a bunch of fruit. I love bananas, so I'll have like bananas or something like that, but most of the time it's avocado toast. Pervdemix asks, what's the last picture in your phone? So my last picture in my phone is actually this question because I screenshotted it, but before that, what? Okay, it's this photo of me doing a ninja move. It's a ninja move selfie. It's a new thing, you should really try it. Just take a selfie and do a ninja move. That's what it is. Cass Galvez asked, how can I motivate myself to work out and eat healthier? This is a really good question because I decided to start eating a lot healthier probably like a year ago, and I found what works for me is to not really focus on my physical appearance as much and just make it more about taking care of my body and how I feel on the inside, because I used to worry so much about what I looked like in the mirror, which to some extent we all are always going to care about that, but I think that when you make your health a #1 priority, it just kind of makes working out and eating healthy more fun. And I feel like ever since I started eating healthier, I have more purpose to my meals. I know that sounds weird, but it just makes eating feel more purposeful. Like I'm really taking care of my body and it's more like fuel as opposed to just like eating whatever I want. And now I eat mostly plant foods and I love it. Like I feel so energized, I feel so great, and I'm never really too focused on like, oh my God, I'm like gaining weight or whatever. Like I don't really worry about that as much because I feel good when I'm just taking care of my body and I'm staying active and all of those things. Also, I think if you can find ways to work out that don't feel like working out, that is amazing, because I'm not like a really big gym person. I don't like going to the gym. I just find that really boring. So I like to do like soul cycle classes, and I think like going on hikes is really fun because it allows you to get outdoors and like appreciate nature. There's so many fun ways to work out than just running on a treadmill. So just looking for those things that are free, that you can just like go for a walk and go on a hike with a friend. Like those things are really fun for me. The next question comes from Dan Howell BFD, and they said, thoughts on 10 million subscribers? This is still surreal to me. Like, I know we passed this a little while ago, but honestly, I never expected to hit 10 million subscribers. And I just want to take a moment to thank you guys for subscribing to my channel and being a part of this family and being so supportive. You guys are all my friends and I think of you as family members, so it's just so cool that I can make these videos that you guys enjoy watching, and you're so sweet. And I just think back to like the first video I ever uploaded, and I remember it got like 30 views and I was like, 30 views. And like then I realized that those 30 views were me watching it. And I just never expected that eventually we would hit 10 million. Like it's still, I can't even say that and believe it. It's just crazy. So thank you guys so much. I love you. And yeah, it's just kind of surreal. Cute Mac Barbie asked, what is your go-to snack when you're hungry? Ooh, okay. I love food. I would say I love popcorn. I love white cheddar flavored popcorn, specifically from Skinny Pop. It's really good. I also love like any kind of fruit. Peaches are actually my favorite fruit of all time. So peaches, popcorn. Also, if you guys have ever had the Snap Pea crisps, those are so good. I can just eat an entire bag without even thinking about it, because like once I have one, I just need the whole bag. So those are my favorite snacks. At Miriam K asked, what's an ideal weekend for you? An ideal weekend for me? Okay. I feel like my idea of a great weekend is different from other people's. Like, I don't necessarily want to like go out and hang out on the weekend. I like to just watch Netflix on the weekend and just like lay in my bed and do nothing on the weekend. Who's with me? Team do nothing. B&M Flower, this is so funny. She said, are you ever gonna have a meetup? Because I need to meet you. It looks like I already met you according to this photo that you attached to your tweet. She put her face into my niece's body. This is my favorite photo ever. I need to make this my wallpaper. I love that. I actually really want to have a meet and greet soon so I can meet you guys. So if I do that, I will let you know. Dangerous Dora, love that name. She said, any new pet peeves that have sprung up since the last Ask Beth? One of my pet peeves that just really gets to me is when someone is eating and they scrape the fork in between their teeth. Just thinking about it now like makes me cringe. I cannot handle it. Like one time someone was doing it and I almost had to like, I didn't do this, but I really wanted to get up and leave because it was just so like traumatizing for me. It just sounds like nails on a chalkboard. I cannot handle it. Boom. Those are all the questions for this Ask Beth. I hope you guys enjoyed. Give it a thumbs up if you want more Q&As like this one. And if you have any questions, leave them below and I will try to include them in the next Ask Beth, or you can go on my Twitter, Snapchat. All of those links will be down below. And I love you guys so much. I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.